All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays, coming to you from live from Sao Paulo, Brazil, where I am at the Crypto Minds event. And right after the stream, I'm going to go down and join a bunch of traders. Though the event is in Portuguese, so I won't be able to understand much. But a lot of people seem to know who I am, which is awesome. All right, let's go to the charts. Let's take a look. Today's Saturday, so the traditional markets are closed. I wish I had more news for you on the geopolitical front, but I don't. And as much as I would love to spend all my time doing that, there's only so much time to go around. Monthly chart, the month is about to close in a very horrendous position. This would be the new monthly closing low that we've had going all the way back to January of 2021. So that's a year and a quarter. That is not good. That's all I can say. There's going to be a lot of not good here. The weekly chart is showing you a full-blown bearish look. Now that this week is coming to an end, unless we have a monster rally in the next 36 hours, this would be a very bad closing week. It would be bearish across so many levels. Two moving averages below both of them. The short term is below the intermediate. We've broken the loose SAR. We're negative on the MRI, and we are very close to the prior swing low close. These are all very negative signs, all pointing to more downside. Our 4-day Consensio allocation look. There is nothing bullish in this chart whatsoever. And the moment this candle flips over in about 8 hours, there will literally be nothing bullish. It will be, the price would be below all three moving averages. They would all be below each other in sequence. The price would be below all of them, indicating pretty much we should be in 100% bearish position. I don't know if I'm willing to take on a bearish position. We've already been flip-flopped so many times that I'm leaning towards just taking a break from allocations and try to time a dip opportunity. But if there was an allocation based on this trading method, the only allocation would be bearish. And then you have to decide, is it 20% bearish? Is it 50% bearish? 80% bearish? Because when you have the price below all three moving averages, all three are declining and bunched up near each other the way they are now, threatening to break these lows. In any other asset other than Bitcoin, I would say this is a no-brainer. Short the shit out of it. I'm still tempted to put in a short position here, but I probably won't. Tomorrow will be the deciding factor, or maybe tonight. Maybe in about 8 hours when the candle flips over. It's just ugly. It's just a very ugly looking chart. If you would like to learn more about finance and meet high net worth financial professionals, traders, hedge funds, come join us at the Financial Summit. I wish I was bringing you this event when Bitcoin was flying to new all-time highs. I'm sure everyone will be registering for this event because I know it's expensive. And it's a lot easier to register for this event if Bitcoin was over 100,000 right now and not at 38,000, threatening to go sub 30. But the kind of people you meet at an event like this, I don't think there's any other event in the world that can do that. The MRI, as I mentioned yesterday, is on a discount, $500 lifetime access. Those that are interested, please go to tonevays.com indicator. Products and services. I'm not doing private Q&A anymore. Someone emailed me about it. That's not open right now. I haven't done any workshops. Maybe they'll come back. I still have the on-demand videos you can purchase, and they're still available at a significant discount to what they were back in the day. And the MRI indicator, of course. And I may be bringing consulting back. We'll see. Right now, I am at Crypto Minds, and the next big event I'm speaking at, well, besides the Panama meetup, will be AIM Summit, Alternative Investment Management Summit in London. I will fill out this calendar for the rest of the summer. Here I am at Crypto Minds. I'm speaking today and tomorrow. I'll be in Panama next weekend for an incredible meetup. It's if you're anywhere near Panama, you need to come to this. And then I'll be a few days in the US and then London, and then I'm going to fill out the rest of the calendar. Okay, daily chart. The daily chart is again looking very, very ugly. We are not bearish based on MRI. We should be in cash position. You can see the MRI is green one, red one, green one. Yeah, reminds me of like red light, green light from Squid Game's show. But the next candle, if we stay in this area, is going to be a red. And then once we break the MRI support line, I think Bitcoin goes down and goes down fast, but hopefully recovers fast. So be ready and for a very likely potential of significant downside in Bitcoin. These moving averages are going to cross over once again very, very soon. Short-term chart, we avoided a short-term 4-hour disaster in the last hour or two, but I don't think we can avoid this for much longer. I do think we're going to break this MRI support line, just like we broke the prior MRI support line. Yes, we did rally, but we did not break the prior swing high. You can see that you can draw a perfect trend line here with 3 points. We are continuing to go down, making lower highs. That's a lower low versus the prior low versus the prior low. And I think this high was lower than the prior swing high, which was very, very minimal. Wow, this trend line could actually be drawn. Man, we weren't even strong enough to get to that trend line, so. I don't really like doing that, but. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. And here we are, as the price of Bitcoin goes down, of course, GBTC premium does go down, but let's see if we can establish a new price low in GBTC without a new premium low. And that would be interesting, how this dynamic goes. I remain bullish on oil. I was playing around with oil. I'm looking at the daily chart of oil. This is, of course, an arrow from the weekly chart of oil. And I remain very bullish on price of oil. I remain bullish on the price of gold. You can see us rebounding in gold directly from the prior horizontal support line. Tone, I know you don't like Bollinger Bands, but could you please take a look? Sure, we can take a look. I'm assuming you mean Bitcoin, but what time frame? So if you want to reply again, throw my name in there so it's noticeable. What time frame and what asset? Always mention time frames and assets, guys, because by the time I read your comments, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Does it make sense to hedge your HODL? It depends on what your time horizon of your HODL is. If the time horizon of your HODL is 5 years, probably not. If you need to buy a new car next year, you may want to hedge that HODL. How can you hedge it? Well, put options is probably the best way. It's like an insurance policy. You can see how Bitcoin remains very correlated with the stock market. They both made a swing high on March 30th, right there. And this week, on the weekends, the stock market's closed. Bitcoin is left to its own devices. But let's see what happens on Monday. If Monday is another down stock market day, which I kind of expect it to be, I expect the market to break the support line. We were looking at the NASDAQ yesterday, and you can see how ugly the NASDAQ chart is. We've just broken the prior swing low. And the next support area for the NASDAQ is all the way down in the $9,500 area. just above the 10,000. Sorry, just below the $9,800 area, and there's a very high probability that that's where it's going to go. Hopefully, it establishes a bottom in 2022, and then I expect it to rally. If you ask me from a geopolitical perspective, what would cause it to rally significantly? This is a long shot, but if Biden gets impeached over the Biden laptop of his son, and Kamala Harris is somehow removed, and Nancy Pelosi somehow retires, like as long as Nancy Pelosi or Kamala Harris or Joe Biden is president, the world can't possibly have any respect for the United States. Like how? And even if the Democrats decide to put someone competent, like an actual adult, in that seat, and the vice president seat, and the leader of the House, which is the third in line or second in line for president. If those three people are replaced, like they can be replaced by Democrats. Like I'm not saying they have to be replaced by, Ron Paul here, or Trump or whoever, or DeSantis. That would be nice. But if those three people are replaced, even by Democrats, not a Bernie Sanders, not a Brad Sherman, but a normal Democrat, if there is like maybe three in the world, if they replace those people with someone that could potentially earn some kind of global respect, then the market can easily recover. I'm not really understanding your question. I can go back to the channel. This was the S&P channel question. This S&P, the bottom of the channel is about the same where I have the NASDAQ. You can see the S&P also broke. The cash also broke the summarized support line, broke the prior swing low. It's the same thing as the NASDAQ. Does it need to break the February 24th low? Well, I'm assuming this is the February 24th low. No, it's not. Where's the February 24th low? What February 24th low? Is it this February 24th low? No, that's March 2020. Guys, you got to be specific. You got to put in years. You got to put in time frames. We've broken these lows on the S&P close cash. The S&P close cash is way more important than the S&P futures. The S&P just made new lows. That's it. That's very clear. So the next target is the bottom of the channel. And off the bottom of the channel, I expect us to recover to the top of the channel. Maybe inflation will cause that. Well, whatever. Like I said, a change in American leadership, the complete breakup of Europe, a full-blown out war in Europe between Russia and European Union, Russia cutting off the gas to Europe, and let's say companies like BMW and other German companies like just shutting down, causing all capital from Europe to flee to the United States. I mean, where is European capital going to flee? It can't flee to Russia. Can't really flee to China. And so where is the capital from Europe going to go? It's either got to go to Australia, Canada, or America. There's no low February 24th, 2022. So I'm not sure what that, this here, but that's a swing low. That's not a weekly closing low. We've broken that. And we closed at the low of the candle. If you go to the daily chart, the futures chart, right? February 24th is probably here. But look at the close. The close matters more. The close is always more important than the swing. And you can see we've closed lower than the close twice. We've only closed lower by a few pennies but it's technically lower. Not to mention that we closed at the bottom of the candle, and closing at the bottom of the candle is a lot more powerful, and is likely that this low is going to get broken on Monday. We've already broken the close. All we have to do is break the swing low, and I think it's going to happen on Monday. If not Monday, then Tuesday. I just think the S&Ps. I don't even consider. I already consider these lows broken. So there's a statistical probability that the S&P goes lower. What limit orders would I set for Bitcoin? Well, honestly, I would go all out at 27.5 and 23.5. Those would be my sell kidney, buy Bitcoin, like flash crash, buy limit orders that you should have set already if you have any, if you're waiting for the dip. NATO would be in Moscow in 2 weeks. If there was a war. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard, like possibly ever. Like that's on Joe Biden level of stupidity. NATO is afraid to step a toe into Ukraine, and you actually think NATO will be in Moscow in 2 weeks? But keep thinking that, you know, keep believing in 1994 United States strength. It's good. It'll serve you real well when you have no idea what's going to happen later. All right, what other charts do I have? Oh yeah, we can I want to glance at Twitter. The stock market is still telling me that Elon Musk may not buy Twitter. And I always keep an eye on the Russian ruble. Let's see where it closed going into the weekend. Yeah, I'm very, very curious how it opens next week. Because if it seriously breaks this line in a similar style candle, it tells you all you need to know about the future of economic geopolitics. In your cheat sheet, you included wedges. I thought you weren't a fan. I'm not a fan, but I accounted for everything because other people are fans. May 9 is Russia Victory Day for World War II. Putin may try to declare victory in Ukraine by then to help promote his campaign. I know Putin is trying to have a Ukrainian victory by May 9th, but I'm not sure if he'll pull that off. All right, guys, I need to get to the conference. Please join us at the Financial Summit in the Dominican Republic, August 1st to 6th. It's an absolutely awesome event. And if you want to see a video of it, there is a 3-minute video right here. Like if you click on this, it's a longer video that with the audio, I'm not going to play the audio. It shows you the kind of rooms we had. These were the villas in Dubai. So awesome. Private pools. It's a lot of networking. There's not that many presenters. It's mostly group discussions and everything related to trading, investing, business opportunities. Friends from Dubai came to our desert event in their cars. Super cool event. Had a yacht trip. Really cool. The spa at that place was ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. And at night, we play some poker. Super cool. The room was packed. It was my room. Didn't get much sleep that week. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And see you all on the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, Bollinger Bands. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna try and look at those tomorrow. I still don't know what time frame you're referring to. I'll look at them tomorrow.